guys, it's Myasia. Welcome to Reviews by Myasia. Today I'm going to be reviewing Elite Virgin Girls Company Brazilian Body Wave. And I'm so excited about this hair. The owner is really sweet, and she's very passionate about her hair. Great customer service. Their website is not currently up and running, but if you want to email elitevirgingirls@gmail.com, you can get whatever you need from her, and she'll work completely with you. She's great. So let's get right into it. Elite Virgin Girls is located in Ohio, but when I say their customer service is on point, the hair was shipped on Tuesday and it got there on a Wednesday. That's how fast it got there. So for those of you who are sometimes concerned about how fast the hair will ship, that is wonderful. So it was overnight shipping. The hair came in a priority mail envelope overnight with this Elite Virgin Girls business card and all the information you need on there. Yeah, so that was just really awesome. So yeah, let's get right into the hair. So first is the closure. This is the Brazilian Body Wave. So I really like the closure. There was just a tiny bit of tangling at the bottom, but nothing crazy. Just so that's why it looks a little bit scraggly down there. I think my hand tingled in there just one time when running it through. Overall, the hair is pretty good quality. The closure is very nice. It's very full. I think it'll be a good, when I install it, I think it'll be really good. So one thing that I didn't mention is that this hair is going to be getting used. I'm going to make this a wig, a full lace wig. So you guys will be able to see kind of how it works in that aspect. I'll be doing a lot of things with it just to switch it up and just see. Yeah, see, there's one tangle right there, unfortunately. Yeah, but I mean, the hair feels very soft. It might just be, you know, because it was shipped a certain way or whatever. It's really, I mean, it's literally just one tangle. There was a bit of shedding as well. There were 10 to 12 strands overall between the closure and the bundles, which is a little bit more than I'm used to getting as far as virgin hair goes. So that's just one thing to keep in mind. It's just a tad bit more shedding than I'm used to. Yeah, but I mean, the color of the hair, that was another thing that at first I was a little bit not sure about. I had to look at it under a lighter light, because normally the hair is like virgin hair is a light brown. This is a little bit closer to a 1B instead of like a natural brown. So I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, I can't tell if I see any colors in here. But when I held it up to a light, there were several different colors in here, which is a really good indicator of it being virgin hair. So that's good. Let's see what else. The hair has a beautiful luster to it. I mean, it's nice and shiny, but not overly shiny to where it's like unrealistic. So I do like that a lot. The closure had a slight smell to it, a little bit corn chippy, but the bundles smelled really good, and we're gonna get into the bundles next. But yeah, so the closure did have a little slight smell to it, but I'm sure with a co-wash that would likely come out. It did tangle a few times, just on receipt, just to point out. As I've been doing this video, it's tangled 1 or 2 more times, so that's just something to keep in mind. But we're gonna co-wash next. We're gonna wet it and we're gonna burn it. We're gonna see exactly what this hair is all about. So let's talk about the bundles next. So the bundles have come with these little cute labels on them. They're really full, especially for them to be a little bit of a longer length. So I'm really happy about that. So I got the 18-inch, the 20-inch, and the 22-inch. So this is them in order: 18, 20, 22, and then this is what they look like. And I did see a lot of body in them, so that's really good. They bounce a lot. It's not like super stiff hair. Run my fingers through it, no tangling. Like I said, the closure did tangle a little bit, but the bundles, there's no tangle whatsoever. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with the closure. You know, it had a little bit of a smell and it was tangling, but the bundles are near perfect. They are, like I said, that 1B color. So if you're trying to match, I would just go ahead and unless you have really dark hair, I'd either get a closure or just know you're gonna have to dye the hair. It is a little bit darker than kind of what I'm used to. My natural hair is like almost like a medium, even potentially a light brown. So this would be a little dark for me. But it's a beautiful color. It's just, like I said, it's like a 1B. So it just depends on what your hair color is. The bundles smell really good. They smell just like a little bit fragrant in a good way. They smell just like a little bit perfumed, but not like fake. They just smell nice. The weft construction is really good. It's very neat. I don't think there will be any extraordinary shedding with it, but we will see as time goes on. So next we're going to do the cuticle test. So with the cuticle test, we're just gonna run our fingers up and down and see if it bunches up a little bit. here's down, no problem. And then here's up. Yeah, see, it's bunching up, which is really, really good. Okay, so pass the cuticle test, pass the color test. As far as residue, I've been running my fingers over it all this time. I haven't gotten any residue on my fingers, so that's really good. Next comes the wet test and the flame test, and we're just gonna ensure that we've got real virgin hair on our hands before we install. This is Myasia from Reviews by Myasia, and this is our new assistant, Leslie. She's gonna be conducting our flame test and our wet test today on Elite Virgin Girls Brazilian Body Wave. First, we're gonna do the flame test, and you know that you guys know that's my favorite. So let's see how she does with the flame test.
Okay.
All right, so what we're doing here is we're gonna light the hair on fire to see it should catch immediately. Oh, it went out.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, good. Oh, perfect. As you can clearly see, there are ashes on the piece of hair. That's the clear evidence of the hair burning up. Okay, now next we're going to do the wet test. Now as you can see, this is Brazilian Body Wave, and this is the wave pattern of it. Naturally, the wet test is to see if the hair bounces back to its wave pattern after being wet, because you know you're going to have to co-wash it and shampoo it. We just want to make sure that it's going to act right. Okay, let's try the wet test, Leslie. Okay, still wavy. Excess water off, and we bounced back. Yeah, as you can see clearly in the mirror, and then also here, it has a nice wave pattern to it still. So even when it's wet, it's going to be wavy, and then when it dries up, it's going to bounce back completely to the wave from what it looks like, at least with the first wash. If you'd like to order with Elite Virgin Girls, please email them at elitevirgingirls@gmail.com, and make sure you let them know that Myasia sent you. You'll get 10% off of your purchase. And yeah, so if you have any questions, please email me at reviewsbymyasia@gmail.com. Have a great night.